Hi, Super Spruce here, back with another Antimatter Dimensions progress update video. And I have done a lot over the last week in Antimatter Dimensions. So, you can see I left off of here. Here I had 32 and a half orders of magnitude of eternity points. Well, I started getting some amazing long runs. You can see yellow means long run basically. So I mean, crazy how powerful these long runs were. The first one got me nearly 35 orders of magnitude of eternity points, and I mean up to 35, like E30, up to E35 eternity points, and 15 time theorems. I don't think I've ever gotten, yeah, having gone 15 time theorems. So this is that's crazy. 15 time theorems. So I did one more long run, and this got me all. It only got me 4 time theorems, but it got me enough time theorems. And what I mean, what this number? This is just with antimatter and infinity points. Eternity points is separate. But this is enough to actually get time study 181. I was, I think, 9 away after this, but I could get a lot with eternity points for this. So you get like another 5 times here. So yeah. So basically, what study 181 does is it makes it so you don't have to click the big crunch button. Basically, it basically gives the all I'm oversimplifying this, but it basically gives all of the infinity points that you get from a crunch, like if you crunch now, but you don't need to crunch. It's basically how it works. It's a little bit weaker, but basically it makes it so you don't have to big crunch, and it drastically speeds things up. So yeah, next is because this I could get this achievement, which is I have to get E100 infinity points without any infinities. That's made possible. It's it's basically made possible by study 181, and also I was going to challenge 12 because you also have to do it with no first dimensions, but like in challenge 12, um like you don't second dimensions, instead of producing first dimensions, it produces antimatter, because it's the thing with challenge 12 is you just have it's um each dimension produces um the one two before it instead of the one before it. So, and this is just regular challenge 12. So then I did a few more eternity challenges. You can see where I fail. And then I did a series of long runs over a couple days, and this got me from E36 to E45 eternity points. I also broke E10,000 infinity points and E2,000,000 antimatter. So this just means M. This just means million. It's gonna I'm because it's going so fast that previously I could get it down to basically it was getting an order of magnitude every 5 to 10 seconds, one eternity, but now it's doing 2 orders of magnitude per second of antimatter. So yeah, and soon I'm gonna have to shorthand this as well. Yeah, as you go further, try some eternity challenges. I finally could do eternity challenge 4 times 5 when I could afford it using time theorems. I did study 181 to get basically make it so I don't have to infinity, so it's really easy. 5 seconds. A few more long runs. Tried eternity challenge 6 fifth time. I'll fail. Did another long run, then I tried again, and I could do it. So I also did the eternity challenge 8 times 2 at 8 second time. I tried third time. That was third time was a fail. Also, I'm not sure why this is red, not red. So then I tried 7 fourth time and 7 fifth time. That was a fail. So yeah, and so then I started doing a long run, and in just like 15 minutes. Also, it shouldn't be yellow. It's not long enough. I got an order of magnitude of eternity points, but this is I got up to E50, and there's like an upgrade for that. You got into E50, which like significantly boosts your time dimensions. So I have no idea why it says this. It should be 11/7/2018. Okay. So then I did a couple more long runs, and just look. I even put this one's crazy. I get 26 time theorems and 4.5 orders of magnitude of eternity points. Over 1,300 orders of magnitude of infinity points, and more than 250,000 orders of magnitude of antimatter. It's crazy. This one's crazy. So yeah. So then I went another run. It was longer. It wasn't as crazy, but it was still pretty crazy. And yeah, after that I tried Eternity Challenge 8 third time. Now could do that, but 7 fifth time was a fail, and I don't think I'm gonna get to it anytime soon. I've checked the guide. Like, yeah. So and I get stuck at like the same point, so that's a little concerning. It's 10 more orders of magnitude of eternity points. So then I just did a couple more long runs. It's a 60. I'm 62 point E62.5 eternity points, and then finally E64.2 eternity points. And this is my current record for infinity points in antimatter. And it can go here. Yeah, these are just stats. It's not really important. It's more important, like, personally, to check, like, how good I am with these eternity challenges, especially earlier. So, on the game. Okay, I'm on the game. You can see, yes, I have 10 to the power of 64 eternity points. And what I'm actually trying to do currently is get Eternity Challenge 9 first time. So this is the reason why I don't have Study 181, which is this. Shift, yeah. So, and I'm holding R because I'm doing active, and what this does is it autobuys the replicated galaxies. On active, if you let go of R, it's just gonna basically what it's gonna do is it's not gonna buy anything. I need to press R or do it this way. But holding R is just a lot easier. And the requirement for this challenge is to get to E17,500 infinity power. Not infinity points, but infinity power. It's this. So, yeah, I can actually get a few more of these. This is how I do it. How I get these time dimensions. See which one is cheapest and get those. I can get a few more time theorems out of this. It's enough to get this. Just gonna basically I can get Replicanti a lot faster. Really helps. Like, I'm getting the replicated galaxies a lot faster. Now I have to debate over whether to do this or that, or neither. Because if you look at the eternity upgrades, I missed an eternity point multiplier. Oops, didn't see that. Anyway, I got this and that. So time dimensions are multiplied by unspent time theorems, and time dimensions are multiplied by days played. Right now, the biggest barrier is just the infinity power, basically. The autovirus are going strong, and I'm just getting as many replicated galaxies as possible, and I'm crunching. The study 181, I basically get all these infinity points without having to crunch, which, as you could expect, speeds things up a ton. This is what it's right now what the game sort of is. If anyone wanted to really know what I do like in the game, it's like something like this. So, like previously, I was just like saying my progress, but now I want to share like a little bit of progress with you. So it's taking a while to get these replicated galaxies. You don't have to reset the replicated galaxies if I've studied 181, but the problem is that go to time studies. Turing Challenge 9 costs 415 time theorems. Okay, I'm almost at E 17,000 infinity power. Alright, yeah. Oh, I need 17,500. Yeah, it sometimes takes a while to get these requirements. This one's worse than average. Like, most of them are just like really easy to get. Like taking 1 minute or less. I mean, at first they're annoying, but usually just take a couple minutes. But this one's particularly bad. It takes literally hours of active playing, and if you're just like idling, it may take days. Yeah. Okay. Now I basically have enough infinity power. Finally start Turing Challenge 9 for the first time. This is new. I have no idea what this does. You can't buy tick speed upgrades. Infinity power instead multiplies time dimensions with greatly reduced effect. I don't get it, but I don't get this. It doesn't time. Oh, I think it seems like it disables. Basically almost everything. It disables infinity dimensions. I mean, time dimension. Maybe the time dimension is still good 6 minute upgrades. Let's see. You have to see what's happening. I'm still getting tick speed upgrades. So I think that the time dimensions are actually working. You can see it's interesting. I've never been in this challenge before. So yeah. I've never been in this challenge. This is completely new. Eternity Challenge 9 is completely new. You're seeing this like as I'm actually like doing it. So I need E1750. Okay, looks like I can achieve that with these replicated galaxies. Well, maybe it's gonna be close. I can probably do it. Yeah, you cannot buy tick speed upgrades manually. So you have to let the time dimensions do it. You can probably do it, and it's gonna be pretty close, but I think I'm gonna just barely be able to cut it, and maybe I can throw in like this here to help. Basically, the infinity dimensions are a lot less powerful. Okay, I can do it in one more crunch. And there it is. There is Eternity Challenge 9 first time. And now I just do this to load up my idle tree, basically. Like for just getting basically just for getting doing like longer runs. So let's see what the reward is. So the reward is infinity dimension multiplier based on time shards. Wow, that's powerful. It's, that's 10 to the 33 per infinity dimension. Is it really that? Let's see, time. Seems like maybe each of this is like doing the 10th root for each infinity dimension. It's actually really powerful. Wow. I never, that's crazy. It's gonna really get me skyrocket. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's progress update video. I've really done a lot now. This progress update. Hope next one I'll get to E100 hopefully. E100 eternity points. So yeah, peace out.